And we're on.
Welcome back, everybody, to SeaBATTLE 7. Yes, Drizzle City.
It is. Already
Yes.
the 7th one. My goodness.
I'm Riley. I go by Riley Rooster online. And
I'm Bran. Bran Muffin 1.
Heck yeah. This is not your first time at a SeaBATTLE,
It's
right?
not.
It's your first time on the mic, though.
It is my first time on the mic.
Yes.
Why am I here? Not so sure.
My cowboy hat is not going well. There we go. That's more or less on, right? It's a belated Halloween here. Lots of people, not a ton of people in costumes, but there's enough costumes where it's like, okay, I don't feel out of place.
I forgot yesterday was Halloween.
Yeah, it was a day.
Was it?
It was a day.
Apparently, there's this one professor. He dressed up as Death at my school, but no one showed up to class.
No.
I skipped it for Halloween.
No. So
Oh.
he's gonna get some people.
Yeah.
Live up to the costumes. Live up to the name.
Oh, hopefully not. It's all caught on a Zoom recording though, so people are gonna go back and watch it.
All right. And this keeps falling. So, teams, we are here for round 1 of Redemption. We are here to watch the team name and the Traditionalist Western Art. Couple teams that have both been on the stream, I believe, already today.
I believe so. Traditional Western Art in set 1 against Sneedle, and team name was the set after?
I believe so.
Second set and
and
first
round
and third, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So as these teams have come in, we're gonna go to see some more gameplay, some more excellent gameplay from these people as they fight to make it back up to that gold bracket. And we're gonna see that first with the ever traditional Zones Mako Mart as a wonderful place to start. And it looks like we are getting started right now.
All right.
All right, so Zones Mako Mart, pretty much a classic. I feel like those in the audience have seen this mode before. And as we had talked beforehand, before the stream started up, we are facing a pretty paint-heavy team coming from Traditional Western Art against Team Name, but also both notably playing into the idea of sharking and one team going backless as well. Player goes down at the beginning here, and we are off to a raring start as both teams fight in neutral to be able to get control of that zone. And Traditionalist Western Art taking 1 or 2 down. Unfortunately, not able to get a foothold as we see Team Name be able to take the first cap.
Right now, Traditional already a little bit staggered with the roller coming off spawn. They're trying to regroup top right, and they get a pick on the carbon. I think this is their chance to try to go back into mid.
Yes, the bubble on zone, always a great way to help shield their paint and protect it as they get more time to cap. And it looks like we were able to, just unable to cap at it, and team as members start going down. Unfortunately, we go back into that scrap mode in the middle as it's just a bloodbath currently to try and get that zone back in their favor.
Already a ton of trading in the middle, and the rollers really seeming to struggle without the paint from their teammates, and they go 3 down. Zap last bottom right. Are they? Oh, they're staying there too. I think they're trying to hold some kind of pressure into mid, but this is a little dangerous for them with all the rest of the team in mid, and they go down for it too.
Yes, and you can really see how just the difficulty of staggering really taking effect on these teams. Like, it's, yes, you may have 3 men still up, but without you there, you're constantly fighting that one less person on the team. And it looks like, however, that Traditionalist Western Art is able to get their first cap, and as a result, hopefully push forward, be able to get a bit of a foothold here on the stacks in order to keep up the momentum and hopefully gain lead.
Again, a lot of trading going on. The rollers bottom right trying to pick the crab, but couldn't do much there, and they're going back mid, hopefully trying to do something with the cooler. The other team is pretty far pushed back. It's looking kind of tough for them to go in as the dualies goes down too.
We are seeing Traditionalist Western Art able to take that lead swap as Team Name was not able to push out just quite fast enough. But now as we go down into the last 25 ticks, like, we are going to need to see some kind of desperate play here being made and organized to be able to get that cap figured out.
Team Name's really going to need to get a pick here to try to at least contest zone, and the Doolies goes down on the flank, but their Dabbles go down too, and the Team Name does get the cap on zone to keep the game going a little bit longer. Zuka coming out and getting one.
And we were able to see a really great strategy there of dividing attention with the Doolies being able to take the flank to get attention on the right side, while the Roller was able to then sneak in on the left and get some picks in order to flip that zone. And now we are seeing yet again another attempt at retaking from the side of Traditionalist Western Arts, and they're able to get 2 down, which is going to be a great boon for them. But unfortunately, those remaining 2 were waiting for that Dooley to go right into their loving arms.
Yeah, and with that, the penalty is down. Oh, but as I said, the carbon goes down too, and they're all trying to go back through stack. This is they need to be careful here because of the leader on the right stack with no pressure is a little dangerous, but the leader goes down.
It's trading left and right, and it looks like we are going to see that lead swap once more. And is Traditionalist Western Art going to be able to take the time? No, they get distracted on the jump and are unable to cap.
And that is game. Team Name really just clawed their way back from a pretty difficult start.
That Team Name sure is getting their name out there.
Yeah.
If you could say. Yeah.
I'm surprised. I don't think I've seen them play that comp today yet. I played against Traditionalist earlier, and they were running something much more paint heavy. They had the Explo, they had a Zap. Yeah. So seeing the Roller, I was a little surprised. Roller and Squeezer, I didn't, and the Dapples too.
Yeah, well, I can definitely see the idea there, where they're trying to play into a backless comp to be able to have better mobility, be able to enable that Roller, I feel like, with, you know, an extra gun to paint.
Yep.
And however, you could see, though, that the lack of range on that backless comp is definitely playing against them, where Traditionalist, where Team Name was able to then be able to take a lot of space granted by that leader, granted by the leader and the other weapons, just so that they have more comfortability moving around. They have someone watching their backs.
All things considered, the paint actually seemed pretty even, and with a Roller on each side, it seemed like they had pretty even playing ground as far as paint goes. Didn't feel like one had more or less than the other.
Yeah. And that's definitely something to see. I'm curious if they're going to lean more into that paint comp now, where it's like, okay, we're on pretty even ground. Let's try and push even farther into a different strategy to try and counter what we're seeing from the opponent.
Yep. I think seeing the leader and the edit, they might stay on Squeezer to have the Zuka to actually deal with those, because without being able to put pressure on them, I think their comp really struggles because of the range you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, I'm very interested, and we're going to be seeing this on Shipshape Cargo Company for Game 2. I am definitely curious, because this is a map that lends really well to those backlines, so that leader is going to just be eating things up. Like, it's going to be really happy with how this map goes.
Yep.
And I am curious, again, like you had said, they are going to need to lean really heavily into ways to displace that backline in order to get the opportunities that they need. And so we are going to see as we move in to Game 2.
All right, let's
what
see their comps.
adaptations have been made. We're seeing the Wiper out on the side of Traditionalist Western Art.
They actually swap out the Squeezer for 96 cal.
These colors are different than I think they're supposed to be. There we go.
Yep.
And so yeah, on Team Name, they're pulling out the Wiper, going for more speed and quick paint to complement the leader. And Traditionalist Western Art sticking to their guns, more or less.
We're not really seeing any specials coming out except opening cooler, and that's going to start a fight in mid immediately. The 2 going down on the side, 2 going down on both sides.
Yeah, attempting to push right now, maybe not the best idea. Seems to have gotten the better. I can't talk today. I'm so sorry, man.
Team Name actually having a pretty strong, stable opening. I mean, I think they're in a good position. Traditionalist keeps going down one by one, but they keep coming back. They keep jumping in and trying to play fast, but they keep getting shut down. And the roller gets the pick on their edit.
Yes, and again, as we are seeing, this is a really bloody state of mid, as we are seeing the roller now trying to get the better of the E-leader to just drive him out. Gets the kill, which honestly I'm not sure was even necessary there. Just getting his eyes off of the target really helps to allow the team better mobility to better set up and position for that first checkpoint. And as I say that, they are already breaking through, but they are going to need to, again, further displace, chase back a lot of these players in order to, you know, better continue to clear the way forward. And we are seeing them able to do that.
Team Name tried to pop Team Name tried to pop a crab to stop the push, but unlucky timing because the 96 came in with the Kraken and shut that entire attempt down. And right now it seems like, they trade. Oh, they go 2 down, 3 down on the side of Traditionalist. I think this will give Team Name the opportunity to get mid back if they play fast enough. If they play too slow, I think they might just get run down again. And with that said, Traditional Western Art is already back in mid and trying to keep pressure there.
Yes, and we are seeing now that Crab posted up top left. There is a flank going on to try and just stop it, and we are going to see, is he able to kill it? Yes, he is. We are seeing 2 down now by Wraith onto the side of Traditionalist Western Art, and with that failed attempt to displace the Crab, Team Name is now really locked in and set up for a strong push.
I think with Traditionalist off spawn with the Kraken soon, but having the leader out on tower in the open is very scary, hard to deal with, and I say that 2 go down on both sides. Dabbles gets a pick bot right, 2 down, and I think Team Name's push is dead just from that already. 3 down.
Yeah, just a little bit of a stagger, just enough to disrupt the momentum that Team Name had going on there. And as we see, just both teams now trying to make it hard for the other to get out of mid, really. And we see a Kraken now by Jaeger, able to move in and just, again, further chase off the opponents just to clear a little way forward. Unfortunately, we are seeing 2, now 3 down. That's a delayed wipe on the side of Traditionalist Western Art. And so we are seeing, again, yet another very quick move in by Team Name and player on that wiper to be able to try and just clear more space.
Without the Kraken ready from the 96, it might be a little difficult dealing with the enemy comp. Oh, but they rush tower. They go 2 down, though. I think this is looking good for Team Name to sustain the push with Snap out 2. That's 3 down on the side of Traditionalist.
All right, player unable to get a kill with that hammer, as we are seeing them still try to, you know, desperately make their way out and flush out these opponents from their base.
Really strong lead from Team Name, though, pushing all the way to 14. I think if Traditionalist wants to really take this back, they might have to use the bubble on tower, might have to get Kraken in there fast.
Yeah, the one thing that Traditionalist doesn't really have working out in their favor is a ton of really reliable displacement specials. They are really defensive as a team, and the Kraken.
Oh wow! Oh.
That is a really nice wipe. Yeah. Very good on behalf of Team Name. Really unfortunate for Western Art here. We are going to have to see some very quick ways to rally themselves together in order to get a bit of control over that tower again. Unfortunately, Wraith is prepared for that with the Crab, and we see a solid game 2.
That is game.
Yeah, solid game 2 in favor of Team Name yet again. Very good control and understanding of the game state at the end there. How all you really need to do is, with that beautiful wipe really, is just hold on, hang back, and then just keep them from moving into your space.
I think the leader and the dualies really came through for Team Name there with the weapon and the special really stopping any short ranges from pushing in easily.
Yeah. And that's the thing is I saw going into that map, I was like, this is going to be strong for that leader. And it was. And when you have a really good leader player on your team, it's so nice to lean into it. But I'm really, again, curious. I would love to see some good. I would love to see some good counter points being made by the other team in their comp, just to try and, you know,
Yep.
nerf it, not nerf, reduce its impact. I feel, because we are going on to Museum Dio Fontecino, and this one is again
A great leader
a
map.
good leader map, guys. So I would love to see some strikes. I would love to see, I don't know, other stuff. I would love to see kits being used to explicitly try and upset the leader. Yeah, I've seen it done to great effect before. The problem is you have to really get dedicated to that countering. You can't ignore the leader.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, because the leader's not going to ignore you.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, it has a lot of range. Hits the entirety of mid, as far as I'm concerned. I think Kraken was a great
This
attempt.
whole set, I'm looking at the maps right here. Like,
Yeah.
the leader loves this map list right now. That we have going up. Museum, Humpback, Hagglefish.
And with that,
It's just a great lineup. So I feel like now is the time. Traditionalist, Western Art, TWA.
I'm excited to see what kind of comp they'll run into the leader here.
Show me a booyah. Show me strikes.
Show me Azuka.
Show
No,
me Azuka.
don't show me Azuka. We don't need that anymore.
Show me bombs.
They kept the same comp. They
Same
kept
comp.
Kraken.
They are sticking with what they know best, and maybe that is the key here, is that they just need to find a way to get behind enemy lines. And after all, the leader can only look in one place at a time. Hopefully they can, at that point then, make it so that they are able to just take some surprise positioning.
I'm surprised the leader actually switched to V-Charger here. I don't usually see that pick on Museum Clams.
Yeah, that's true. I know we've been seeing a lot more Ink Vac being played now after a couple of the buffs, and that it is a really useful tool now on Rainmaker. But Clam Blitz is very interesting. I am interested to see if we can see it get in the correct positioning to be able to make a good impact on this game.
And Roller pops. Oh, the stamp comes and shuts down any advantage that Traditionalist had at the start. The Kraken comes out, but I think it's too little too late.
Yeah, Kraken just trying to keep things alive, but it looks like they are going to have to retreat back. However, the disruption of that Kraken is able to allow TWA back into the game, back into mid, as we are seeing their pressure not really letting up. They're not letting Team Name have the time to really breathe. And as we see that, they're slowly staggering down as TWA continues to try and move forward, press in. And with the use of these walls, with the bubbles and everything like that, they are able to, once they move in, hold their positioning pretty well.
Yet it's really putting in the work here, getting that random pick on the Sharking Dapples and really pressuring the people on the left side and shutting what they had down. And as they tried to push, they get wiped. And only getting one power climb in.
Yeah, they're able to get that power climb in, but unfortunately what you're going to want to see more of is trying to, get down to hopefully about 60. We see an unfortunate bomb take Kraken out, so they're unable to hold that far forward positioning in their attempts to keep Team Name down a little bit. Jaeger coming through, trying to get rid of the crab. Able to see that successfully done. But in the attempt to tame that Kraken, falls into the water. And again, we are seeing just a lovely sequence of events as the teams just fight for survival currently.
I think we are seeing some beautiful team play on the side of Team Name, where the Kraken...
We're seeing a couple clam jumps right now as we are able to get 2 powers in and down to 50.
If Rush was down, I don't think they can keep this push going, so their push stops there with 3 going down, and I think that's the delayed, that's the delayed wipe. And I think TWA really needs to push fast here. They need to get something special. They need to get some kind of substance to actually hold Team Name's plat, because as soon as they get there, they just keep going down.
Yeah, it looks like we have 2 powers online with enough clams around to be able to make a third, I'm pretty sure. Unfortunately, it looks like they just don't, again, have that ability to really break in. Kraken jumping isn't what it used to be these days. And I'm very curious to see if they're going to be able to pull off one of the more advanced, quote-unquote, Kraken jumps. Like, it's still possible. You just have to time it a lot
TWA
closer.
is struggling. They're really struggling, continuing to stagger, dying and dying. And I think if they want to really take this game back and get a push down, they have to really, like, hold themselves down. They gotta get picks without trading off too early.
We are down now to the last 60 seconds of the match, and the map is just pure green here for in Team Name's favor. We are going to need to see a great rally to attempt the dualies cross over, unable to get a pick from behind onto the charger, and we're seeing the last 3 members of Traditionalist Western Art unfortunately stuck, unable to really move forward under the watchful eyes of that charger, as we see some jumps sneak in from behind. Team Name now able to go in, open the basket once more, potentially helping out Traditionalist Western Art with the free power clam now just in time for overtime. But it's going to take a lot of careful maneuvering on their part in order to get a push going to go from 100 down to 49 at the least.
TWA is getting some specials online. They have Kraken, and the Dapples help get 2 picks on Team Name. And this is looking like a good opportunity for a push, but will it be enough for them to take the game back? And the Kraken gets a pick on the edit. Brush goes down too. This is looking very good for TWA.
Unfortunately, they they missed the jump. The vac goes in just in time to prevent that final little push in, and Team Name sweeps the set 3-0.
I think that was my first time really seeing VAC that game, but I mean, it really came through, completely shutting down that last push, even though they were at a severe disadvantage.
Yeah, there's always it's very interesting being able to see the use of that ink vac start to, I don't know, just resurge or surge for the first time. I don't know if it ever really had another time when it was. I don't think it's a renaissance. I think it's just a sance.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's very nice to see a lot of these strategies you don't normally see when you turn on like the NA League or anything come to play, and it's been very fun. Both teams now exchanging fist bumps, exchanging good game messages. It's all fun and games here.
I think what really shined that game is the play work from the teamwork from Team Name, where while TWA had the tools and resources to attempt to shut down the leader in the edit, the other 2 players really didn't let that happen. They kept the other 2 people far back and really wasted their resources from actually stopping the backlines.
And that goes to show, like, being really mindful of what resources your team has and using those to your advantage, your own advantage, is super important. And yeah, like I really could see that Team Name knew where they had to play into in order to get the advantages that they needed. And so huge props to them, and I am excited to see what they can do in the upcoming rounds.
Me as well.
Yeah. All right. And are we good to? Okay. My name is Riley. Thank you for having me for this set. You can find me at the Riley Rooster on socials, and I'm around. I'm just kind of hanging out these days. I've been having some life stuff go on, so like I'm slowly coming back, hopefully soon. But where can the lovely people find you?
I'm Bran. You can find me on Twitter. I'm not so active anymore.
On what handle?
Oh, Bran_Muffin_1.
Nice.
I think my Blue Sky, I don't use it. I retweeted like 2 posts.
You should get on Blue Sky.
I should.
Everybody
Bran
should
Bucket.
Y'all should get on Blue Sky.
Well, thanks for having me. It was a fun first time commentating.
Yes, I enjoyed it. I'm glad I could commentate with you for
Thank
your
you.
first time. It's been a minute for me. Like, I haven't commentated since the last SeaBATTLE back in July.
Oh, that's far back.
Oh, yeah, it's a little far back. I'm a little out of practice, so And had a good time, though.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Well, thank you. And we'll be back soon with more Splatoon up next for Redemption Round 2.
And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the tourney.
Yeah, so look forward to that. And we'll see you around.